Good morning. I have to make a decision. Yeah. I don't know if you can feel the tension behind that sentence. I'm sure you know when you are like caught between two choices and you feel like you have to make a decision and both choices are seemingly very different. And all day long you are kind of caught up in making pro-con lists inside your head and you constantly feel torn apart between the decisions that you can make. And what do you do? It's such a difficult process because you keep trying to come up with ideas and plans and pros and cons and weighing the two options against each other, and it's like a constant draining process that is going on the down low throughout your day, and you just can't fully be here now because you're being these two separate parts of you that are pushing you in these two directions are kind of tearing you apart, so you can't fully be here. And throughout the years, I found myself in this situation quite a lot. I feel like a lot of us have. and I think there are other ways to approach it. There's the very simple saying that like everybody's saying now, choose love over fear. And it's actually a very nice idea. It's a very deep idea. And I feel like that is the simplest tool we got most of the time when it comes to decision making. For a long time, if I feared something, if I was scared of something, I would just go in that direction because I knew that was the perfect place for me to grow. But sometimes you have decisions that are not so clear. Like if you're working in an office but your passion is dancing or singing, but you can't fully pursue your true passion because you're holding on to the security of maybe a well-paying job, then that is a very clear choosing fear over love situation. But most of the decisions are not like that. They are not so clear. For example, for me right now, in both options, there is fear and there is love. There's both of them got both of them. And so what do you do? So yeah, we can either go on the idea of am I choosing love over fear, which I think is very beautiful. And to really hear the answer to that, I think we have to hear our oughts and shoulds in the moment. A lot of times we have a lot of ideas about who are we supposed to be and how we ought to do things in life. And I think whatever decision you're gonna make is not nearly as interesting as observing the process of decision making itself. Observing the ideas you have about the world and yourself. What do you need? What do you desire? My teacher keeps asking me, what do I want? And he really doesn't care about the answer. What he's bringing attention to is helping me observe the process, what that happens when the question arises, what do I want? And so whatever decision you're going to make at the end really doesn't matter. But I think it's an amazing opportunity to learn about yourself and to observe the process of your mind from moment to moment, how it wants, desires, needs, pushes away, grabs that stuff. It's amazing. I think that's the best decision you can make, just to watch yourself making a decision. And then, when the time comes, the right decision will happen. And you don't have to do anything. Even if you resist, even if you push away, it will happen. It's very interesting that most of us spend weeks debating, making pros and cons, weighing the ideas, getting all the details, thinking it through over again and over again and over again. And then when it comes down to the moment of decision, we make a random choice. No? That's how it feels like. That all this information we gather just to throw it out the last moment. Because you can't really make a rational decision because you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't know. So to make a rational decision is kind of fooling yourself. So that's why I feel like most of us, after getting all the information, the decision really comes down to random choice at the end. Let me read you a quote from the Tao Te Ching. Do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? A lot of times we don't allow ourselves the time to wait because the pressure is there and it's really real that we have to make a decision. And we just don't give ourselves the time for the right action to come by itself. And what I'm practicing is that I trust that I can't, how do I say this? I trust that whatever is best for me, I won't lose just because of time. If I miss the deadline and because of this I miss an opportunity, if it was true value in that opportunity, it will come back. Or there was no true value there. And I don't like to make decisions until I have the absolute confidence that that is the right choice. And at that point it's not a choice, it's the kind of confidence with which you walk into the bathroom to pee after you were holding it for like 3 hours. There's like no question about it, you just go for it. That kind of confidence, where you just can't hold it back anymore, you just do it. And do we have the patience to wait for that kind of confidence to come? Because it will come, but maybe you miss out on some things on the way. And ultimately, the answer to what decision to make, which way to go, is that it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because whichever one you choose, the part of you that wanted the other thing will be upset. And so both choices have a potential growth in them. Because if you choose this, then this part of you is going to suffer, and if you choose this, then this part of you is going to suffer. So you're going to have to work with that either way. Should I get married? Should we move in together? Should I go here? Should I stay or should I go? That's my, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? That it doesn't matter. If I stay, I will learn, and if I go, I will learn. So for now, just being with it is the only choice I got. And it's tough, because I know the moment I stop recording, my mind's gonna just keep going on all day. Which one to choose, which one to go. And it won't come up in an answer, and I know that. And it's really annoying. But I still think the question is, am I able to just observe until the mud settles and the right action arises by itself?